Benidorm Enthusiast here with Benidorm Stuff YouTube channel. For today's video we're going to be going on a walking tour around the old town. We're going to be taking you away from the main well-known tourist streets into the back streets and hopefully showing you some interesting and useful places, some nice places that you'll want to visit the next time you're in Benidorm.
Okay, I'm ready for a walk about now after that breakfast. It was lovely. Good way to start the day. So we're going to move into the old town in the direction away from Levante Beach. And just help go for a wander, have a look what's about. So on the first street that we come to that's parallel with Levante Beach, just off the Plaza Triangular. And the first place I want to mention is this little watch shop. You never know when you might need some repairs doing to your watch on holiday, have an accident, lose it, perhaps your battery goes. It's a great little shop. They speak English and they're open all day. They don't close for siestas, except Sundays, they close on Sundays. There's a very cool trainer shop here just coming up. I'll spin this around. Can you see that behind me? Some great designer kicks in there if you're into your trainers. As we're coming up to the walking street, and opposite Druni is Douglas, which is a nice perfume place. Perfumes, toiletries, things like that. The next thing I want to mention is a lottery shop. The Spanish absolutely love their lotteries. You'll often see them queuing up out here to get their tickets in. Just coming onto the main walking street now, and I know this place you'll all be familiar with, but it's definitely worth mentioning. If you're getting a bit peckish while you're on your shopping trip, €1 slice of pizza, you can't go wrong for that. The weather's still a little bit iffy. It has warmed up. It's warmed up a lot actually. Back up to the high teens, but we've had a little bit of rain this morning. Let's hope that's cleared the air for the rest of the weekend. So we're on the main walking street now, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. Just a couple of places that I want to mention on this street. Fantastic little sweet shop here. Candy shop Diana. If you have a sweet tooth, look at all these Christmas goodies and everything in there. Lovely. And straight opposite the sweet shop, if like me you've got lots of piercings and you're forever losing your balls and your bars, get yourself in here. They've got everything you need piercing wise. I'm going to turn off the walking street now and head into the Plaza Mayor. Up this little alley there's a brilliant seafood restaurant, La Mejionera. Very popular with the locals, specialising in seafood, especially specialising in mussels. They do mussels every way you can imagine. Very nice, highly recommend if you like your seafood. And then as we get into the Plaza Mayor, and also in this little plaza is one of my favourite shops in Benidorm, Lemon Urban. I love this place. Now we're going to head out of the Plaza Mayor, through the arches, and we're going to show you the municipal market, indoor market. Some nice little boutique shops through these arches as well. Yay. Some of the kids' clothes shops. Look at these dolls. Wow, so lifelike. Coming out of the arches, and we're going to head into the municipal indoor market. In here you'll find all kinds of fresh food stalls, fruit and veg, butchers, cold meats and cheeses. Some really nice locally sourced foods available in this indoor market. Very popular with the locals. You can see them all getting the groceries from here. As well as meats and cheeses, you've also got fresh bakery with all kinds of traditional Spanish treats and locally sourced honey. There's also a florist inside this municipal market and a cobbler's, which offers key cutting services as well. Continuing on with our little walking tour, and we're heading up the street called Thomas Ortuno. There's lots of handy little shops up this street. In fact, in Benidorm Old Town, there's pretty much everything that you would ever need shops wise. You just need to know where they are. And hopefully we're going to show you them today. First place I'm going to mention on the Thomas Ortuno is this little stall here selling all kinds of dried fruits and nuts. Local delicacies, very popular with the locals. Continuing up the Thomas Ortuno, and we've got a herbal health shop, I think you would call this. Probably your equivalent to sort of Holland and Barrett, something like that. Lots of clothes shops on their way. A mini garden centre. A little bit further up, we've got a bookshop. Obviously it sells books in Spanish, but it does sell English newspapers and magazines. And next door we have, it's rather interesting, religious article shop with all kinds of figurines, religious figurines. I'm going to go have a little look at that, I'm quite intrigued. Look at all these, wow. All the different saints. Interesting little place here where they have a nativity in association with the town hall. Very nice. Okay, we're going to cut across to the other side of the old town now. Just a few more places I want to show you on this little walking tour. So coming across to the other side of the old town, and we have cinema here, Cines Colsi. All the films at this cinema are in Spanish, but they do have an English screen at their sister cinema in the Rincon de Loix. Along the back streets now, down the side of the cinema, there's a second-hand shop, a buy and sell shop, sort of cash converters type place. You know, you might decide you want to stay in Benidorm, you don't want to go home. Sell your heart and soul to the devil and stay here for an extra week, who knows? Coming around the back of the cinema now. There's loads of traditional Spanish tapas bars and snack bars around these back streets in the old town. If you really want a taste of Spain, get yourself in there, don't be shy, they don't bite. Don't worry about not speaking Spanish, just point at the food that you want and they'll plate it up for you. As we come around the back of the cinema, we get to the police station, the National Police Station. Now, if you do find you're a victim of crime while you're in Benidorm, this is where you must come and report your crime. It's also where you'll come and get a lot of paperwork done, things like that. But yeah, if you are a victim of a crime while you're in Benidorm, please do report it. Like I say, if you really want a taste of some traditional Spanish food, get yourself in one of these tapas bars down the back alleys. A lot of these get passed through families over the generations, and with it goes the recipes. So for some real homemade Spanish food, get yourself in some of these tapas bars. Almost at the end of our little walking tour now, we're coming up to Avenida Almendros. This has all been newly tarmacked over the last few days. They're making a lot of improvements to the roads and the pavements around the old town at the moment. This is the road that Vincent's is on at the bottom, so you've got your bearings. On the Almendros is this big electric store. Not that you will be needing a dishwasher or anything like that on your holidays, but they do have a fantastic digital photography section, so you can get all your photos printed in here, maybe have them made into a nice photo book. Opticians on the way down the Almendros if you ever lose your glasses while you're on holiday or need them fixing. There's an opticians for you just up the road from Vincent's. Bit of a miserable day, bit cloudy. Temperatures are definitely picking up though. Coming up to the bottom of the Almendros street now, where we've got Vincent's, first British pub in Benidorm. Holds a very special place in my heart, does Vincent's. One of the first bars I worked in when I first moved here, and later went on to become manager of. I think I was 18 when I started work there, and I finished about 10 years ago. Sad to see it closed. Let's hope it's not too long before they get open again. That just about concludes our little walking tour. I'm in need of another coffee now and maybe a bit of cake to go with it. I know the perfect place.
That's all from us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to enjoy this muffin and a coffee. Please leave us a comment, let us know what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.